This quote reminds us that staying calm, especially in tough situations, is one of the most powerful tools we can have. Life will undoubtedly test us with challenges and setbacks, but it's how we respond to these moments that shapes our journey. Today, we're going to explore 10 habits you must work on every day to strengthen your mind, stay calm under pressure, and make better decisions. These habits will help you face life's storms with confidence and resilience. Let's start with the first habit that will set the foundation for everything else. Habit 1. Stay calm under pressure. In life, challenges are inevitable. Whether it's a tight deadline, an unexpected change in plans, or a personal struggle, pressure will test you. But what if I told you that the key to overcoming these challenges doesn't lie in how fast you can act, but in how calmly you can respond? As the famous philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This speaks directly to the idea that our reactions, not the events themselves, determine the outcome. When faced with pressure, it's easy to let emotions like panic or frustration take over. But this is exactly when staying calm can change everything. Imagine you're running late for an important presentation at work. The traffic is bad. You're anxious and your mind is racing. The natural instinct is to react with stress and frustration, which only makes things worse, right? But what if you could choose to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and regain control of your thoughts? By doing this, you're resetting your mind. This isn't just about chilling out. It's about consciously taking charge of your emotional state. Because when you're calm, you're in a position to think clearly and make better decisions. There's a powerful saying from the legendary fighter Bruce Lee: absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own. In moments of pressure, this principle can be applied. You can absorb the lessons from the situation, discard the emotional chaos, and add your unique calm approach to the challenge. By practicing staying calm, you develop a mental strength that helps you navigate life's storms without being swept away. The staying calm is not something that comes naturally in stressful situations. It's a skill that needs to be worked on daily. Start by practicing in small, everyday situations. Maybe when your morning doesn't go as planned, or when someone cuts you off in traffic. Training yourself to stay calm in these little moments builds your ability to do the same when life gets really tough. Remember, calmness is not about suppressing your emotions. It's about choosing how to respond. When you're calm, you're able to assess the situation, think through the options, and act with clarity instead of reacting with emotion. Calmness is the cradle of power, as Josiah Gilbert Holland wisely said. It's in those moments of calm that you tap into your true strength. By staying calm, you not only make better decisions, but also create a space where solutions can appear. The chaos doesn't stop, but you can learn to control how it affects you. So, let's start practicing this habit every day. Whether it's a tough moment at work, a disagreement with a friend, or a challenge at home, pause, breathe, and choose calm. The more you do it, the more natural it will feel, and eventually, you'll find yourself navigating life's pressure with confidence and resilience. Habit 2. Control your reactions. Every day we face situations that can trigger strong emotional reactions. Whether it's a tough conversation, a mistake at work, or a personal setback, our natural response is often driven by frustration, anger, or stress. However, the ability to control your reactions in these moments can make all the difference in how you handle the situation and the outcome. Imagine you're in a stressful meeting at work, and someone criticizes your ideas. Your first instinct might be to defend yourself or even get upset. But the problem with reacting immediately is that it doesn't give you the space to think things through or respond in a constructive way. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can choose to pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, and approach the situation with a calm mind. This shift in response allows you to stay composed, think clearly, and respond in a way that moves you closer to a solution, rather than making the situation worse. Control doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It means not letting your emotions control you. When you react from a place of anger or frustration, you're more likely to say things you might regret or make decisions that aren't in your best interest. But when you take a step back and respond from a place of calm, you're more likely to make decisions that are thoughtful, strategic, and aligned with your long-term goals. It's important to recognize that this is a skill you can build with practice. The more you work on controlling your reactions, whether it's in small everyday situations or during big moments of stress, the easier it becomes to remain calm when the pressure is on. By practicing this habit every day, you're strengthening your ability to navigate life's challenges with a clear mind, giving yourself the space to make better decisions and keep moving forward with confidence. Habit 3. Reframe challenges as opportunities. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in your daily mindset is to reframe challenges as opportunities rather than problems. Life will inevitably throw obstacles your way, but it's how you choose to view them that will determine your response and the results you get. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeing the situation as a setback. You might think, this is a problem I can't fix, or this is a failure. However, what if you could shift that perspective and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? By doing this, you transform the obstacle into a learning experience and an opportunity for growth. Take a moment to think about times in your life when something didn't go the way you expected. At first you may have felt defeated or frustrated, but after some time you realize that those very challenges helped you develop new skills, gain valuable insights, or strengthen your character. For instance, consider someone like Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before perfecting the light bulb. He didn't view his failures as the end of the road. Instead, he saw each one as a step closer to success. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000,000 ways that won't work." This mindset allowed him to keep going when others might have quit. By reframing challenges, you also take away the emotional weight that makes obstacles feel overwhelming. Instead of feeling stuck or defeated, you begin to see them as stepping stones. You no longer be paralyzed by fear of failure, but will approach each new challenge with curiosity and resilience. This habit doesn't just help you overcome obstacles, it also helps you build mental toughness. The more you practice reframing challenges every day, the better you'll become at handling adversity. Soon you'll develop a mindset that thrives in difficult situations, knowing that with every challenge, you're one step closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. Habit 4. Practice the power of breath. In the middle of chaos or stressful situations, one of the simplest and most effective tools you can use to regain control is breathing. It might sound too simple, but the power of breath is undeniable. The way you breathe directly affects your body and mind. And when you're under pressure, taking a few deep breaths can reset your entire system. When you're stressed or anxious, your body goes into fight or flight mode, releasing adrenaline and flooding your system with stress hormones. This makes it harder to think clearly, which often leads to poor decisions or unnecessary reactions. But by practicing deep breathing, you can counteract this response and bring your body back to a state of calm. Think about it. The next time you're feeling overwhelmed or the pressure builds up, instead of letting your emotions spiral out of control, stop for a moment and take a few deep breaths. Focus on inhaling slowly, holding your breath for a few seconds, and then exhaling just as slowly. This simple act of breathing sends a message to your brain that you're in control, not the chaos around you. One technique that's particularly powerful is box breathing. It's a simple method where you inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold again for 4 seconds. This pattern helps reset your nervous system, bringing you back to a state of clarity and calm, even in the most stressful situations. Breathing exercises like this can be practiced every day, not just in moments of pressure. The more you incorporate breath-focused practices into your daily routine, whether it's a few minutes of mindfulness in the morning or using deep breaths to calm yourself throughout the day, the easier it will be to access that calm when things get difficult. By making breathing a habit, you're not just learning to stay calm under pressure, you're strengthening your mental resilience. You give yourself the ability to think clearly, make better decisions, and move through challenges with ease. And that's the power of breath. Simple, yet incredibly effective. Habit 5. Prepare yourself every day. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's built through preparation, consistency, and hard work every single day. One of the most important habits to develop is preparing yourself each day, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally. We often think of preparation as something we do for specific events or tasks, like preparing for an exam or a big presentation. But true preparation is a daily practice. It's about setting yourself up for success by developing the habits, skills, and mindset needed to handle whatever comes your way. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and building the foundation for when that moment finally arrives. Consider an athlete training for a competition. They don't wait until the day of the race to start working on their skills. They train every day, strengthening their body, honing their technique, and building mental toughness. In the same way, when you prepare yourself daily, you're building the resilience, focus, and mindset you'll need when life's challenges arise. Preparation also means setting clear goals and making a plan to reach them. Every morning, take a few minutes to outline your priorities for the day. What tasks will help you move closer to your long-term goals? What small actions can you take to stay focused and productive? By taking this time to prepare, you're making sure that every day counts and that you're moving forward, no matter how small the steps might seem. The key to preparation is consistency. Just like an athlete practices their craft every day, you need to work on developing the habits that will make you successful. It might not seem like a huge leap in the moment, but those small, consistent actions compound over time and lead to big results. In the face of pressure or challenges, preparation allows you to stay calm and focused. When you've been putting in the work, when you've been practicing and preparing, you'll find that you're ready for whatever life throws at you. It's this foundation of preparation that allows you to rise above setbacks, stay composed, and move forward with confidence. Habit 6. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you choose to spend time with have a huge impact on your mindset and overall success. That's why one of the most important habits you can build is surrounding yourself with the right people. People who lift you up, support your growth, and help you stay focused on your goals. As the famous saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means that the energy, mindset, and attitudes of the people around you directly influence your own behavior and thought patterns. If you surround yourself with negative, pessimistic individuals, you may find that their mindset rubs off on you. On the other hand, when you're around people who are positive, driven, and supportive, you'll naturally feel more motivated and focused on your own goals. Think about the kinds of people you interact with daily. Are they helping you move forward, or are they draining your energy? Are they problem solvers or problem complainers? It's essential to make sure that the people in your life inspire and challenge you to be better. Take a moment to consider the qualities of the people you want around you. Look for individuals who bring solutions, not just complaints. People who stay calm under pressure and offer helpful advice when times get tough. Seek out those who encourage you, push you to be your best, and hold you accountable for your actions. These are the types of people who will help you grow and build resilience over time. This doesn't mean cutting off everyone who isn't perfect or agrees with you all the time. But it does mean being more intentional about who you spend your time with. Make sure your circle includes people who align with your values, encourage your growth, and support your journey. When you surround yourself with the right people, you're more likely to adopt their mindset and behaviors. Positive energy is contagious, and so is a growth-oriented attitude. By intentionally building a network of people who are committed to growth and success, you'll find that it's easier to stay focused, stay motivated, and continue pushing toward your goals. Habit 7. Build mental resilience. Life is filled with challenges, and we all face difficult moments that test our limits. But one of the most important habits to work on every day is building mental resilience. Mental resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt change, and keep going even when things get tough. It's what allows you to persevere when life feels overwhelming and to rise above the storm. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but resilience is the key to overcoming adversity. Every time you face a challenge and push through it, you become stronger and more capable of handling future difficulties. The more you practice resilience, the more you learn to turn obstacles into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. One way to build mental resilience is to embrace failure as part of the process. Failure doesn't define you, it refines you. As we've seen with successful people throughout history, setbacks are not the end of the road. They're often the beginning of something even greater. For example, Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Yet he didn't let that setback define his future. Instead, he used it as motivation to work harder, and ultimately became one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Building resilience also means developing the ability to stay focused and adaptable in the face of uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and things won't always go the way you expect. But when you're mentally resilient, you can remain calm and composed, find alternative solutions, and continue moving forward. Take time every day to practice resilience. Whether it's through mindfulness, positive self-talk, or taking action despite fear, each small step you take builds a stronger mental foundation. It might not be easy, but the more you train your mind to stay strong, the more capable you'll become of handling whatever life throws your way. Mental resilience isn't just about surviving tough times, it's about thriving through them. When you build mental resilience, you're not just bouncing back. You're growing stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. Habit 8. Breathe, reframe, and stay in control. In the midst of life's storms, the ability to breathe, reframe your mindset, and stay in control is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. Life can feel overwhelming at times with pressure building up, emotions running high, and everything seeming to happen all at once. In those moments, it's easy to feel like you're about to be swept away by the chaos, but by practicing this simple formula, breathe, reframe, and stay in control, you give yourself the best chance to not only survive the storm, but thrive through it. The first step, breathing, is the foundation of regaining control. When we're under stress, our breath becomes shallow and our mind begins to race. This physical response makes it harder to think clearly. But when you take a few deep breaths, you instantly reset your body and mind. Deep breathing sends a signal to your brain that you're safe, helping calm your nervous system and return to a more grounded, focused state. It may seem simple, but this act of breathing can be a game changer in high-pressure moments. Next, reframing is crucial. Instead of looking at the situation as an insurmountable problem, try to see it as a challenge, a situation that you can learn from and grow through. This shift in perspective changes how you respond to the stress. For example, if you're facing a tough project at work, rather than viewing it as a burden, reframe it as an opportunity to showcase your skills and grow in your role. Reframing challenges in this way allows you to approach them with a positive mindset and reduces the emotional weight they carry. Finally, staying in control means not letting the external chaos dictate your actions. By combining deep breathing and reframing, you create space to make better decisions. You're no longer reacting out of panic or emotion. Instead, you're responding from a place of clarity and calm. This is where true power lies. Being able to stay composed when everyone around you is losing their head. The more you practice this habit every day, the more natural it becomes to stay calm and in control under pressure. Whether it's a difficult conversation, a work deadline, or a personal setback, you'll find that breathing, reframing, and staying in control not only helps you manage stress, but also empowers you to make thoughtful, clear decisions, even in the toughest of times. Habit 9. Focus on daily preparation, not waiting for the perfect moment. Success rarely happens by chance. It's built over time through continuous effort, learning, and daily preparation. One of the habits that will set you apart from others is preparing yourself every day, not just waiting for the right opportunity to show up. While many people hope for the perfect moment to act, the reality is that success comes to those who put in the work consistently, even when things feel uncertain or difficult. Daily preparation is about developing a routine that aligns with your long-term goals. This isn't just about physical preparation like setting aside time to work or study. It's also about preparing mentally and emotionally. Every morning, take time to focus on your goals and plan your day. Identify the small actions you can take that will get you closer to where you want to be. These actions may seem small in the moment, but over time, they compound to create significant progress. Think about a professional athlete. They don't wait for the championship game to start practicing. They train every day. Whether they're lifting weights, improving technique, or working on their mindset, they are consistently preparing themselves for when the big moments arrive. In the same way, you need to build habits that equip you for the challenges ahead, so when opportunities or obstacles appear, you're ready to handle them with confidence. Preparation also means developing the mindset of resilience. When you prepare yourself daily, whether through reading, exercising, or practicing mindfulness, you build mental strength and adaptability. The more consistent you are in your daily routines, the more you'll be able to handle stressful situations and unexpected challenges. It's not about waiting for a perfect moment. It's about creating the habit of preparation so that when the opportunity comes, you're already ready to seize it. Over time, this habit will become second nature. You'll stop waiting for life to hand you the perfect moment, and instead, you'll create your own opportunities. By preparing every day, you're building the foundation for your success and ensuring that you're ready for whatever life throws at you. Habit 10. Take ownership of your mindset. One of the most transformative habits you can develop is taking ownership of your mindset. Life is full of challenges, but how you perceive and respond to those challenges will largely determine your success and happiness. Too often we let external circumstances dictate how we feel or react. However, the key to building a resilient and empowered life lies in taking full responsibility for how we think, feel, and act. Taking ownership of your mindset means choosing how to interpret the events that happen to you. For example, if you face a setback, rather than thinking, "This is unfair," or "I'm not good enough," take a moment to pause and ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" This simple shift in perspective can completely change how you approach challenges. When you take ownership of your mindset, you stop being a passive observer in your life and become an active participant, shaping your experience instead of reacting to it. This also means not allowing negativity or external pressures to control your thoughts. It's easy to get caught up in other people's opinions, the fear of failure, or the weight of stress. But true growth comes from focusing on what you can control: your own thoughts and responses. By consistently choosing to focus on positivity, growth, and solutions, you start to rewire your brain to look for opportunities rather than obstacles. Taking ownership of your mindset isn't about being perfect or ignoring negative emotions. It's about acknowledging them and choosing how to respond. It's about practicing gratitude, staying focused on your goals, and recognizing that your thoughts are powerful. What you think and believe shapes your reality, so by cultivating a positive and resilient mindset, you're giving yourself the best chance to succeed in everything you do. When you take ownership of your mindset, you empower yourself to face anything life throws at you with strength and clarity. This habit will transform how you approach every challenge, allowing you to maintain control, stay focused on solutions, and keep moving forward, no matter what. As we approach the end of this video, now is the time to make that shift in your life. Drop a comment below and let me know that you're ready to make a change, no matter how tough it may seem. I'll be reading every comment and featuring the most inspiring one on our channel. If you're looking for a daily dose of unfiltered motivation to keep you on track, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community.